Welcome to another episode of Core Top Tens. My name's Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
Jay.
And Big Joshy.
All right, so as you know, we're here for another fun Top 10. We are doing favorite video game characters. Woo!
Yeet.
You gotta tell them the caveat, Phil. It can't be from something with like an existing IP, like Spider-Man.
To make it easier on ourselves, we made it just video, like mainly known for their video game characters. All right, so I had a total of 37 characters that were voted on. We actually had a tie with us having 3 8th place spots. So we are going to start off first with a character that was voted on by 2 people. This is actually a character I didn't really know about. This character is created to provide many tactical options in battle as a hunter ally. He comes from Horizon Zero Dawn. It is Alloy, voted on by the Mountain in D3.
I knew it would be Hunter that would vote with me. So it's just the best, one of the best modern game series in the business. You know, there's a compelling story. Like I do find the story in the first one better than the second one, but the gameplay overall in the second one is better. And plus, you're taking down like metal robots and stuff. I mean, come on, guys, I need to play it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's critically acclaimed. I've seen a lot of gameplay of Horizon Zero Dawn, but it just didn't pique my interest when it first came out. And although, like I said, I did hear really good things, I just never got into it. But maybe one of these days I'll load it up.
It's better than God of War. It's better than God of War.
No.
I'm not even fun. It's 100% better than God of War.
Where did you have? Was her name Alloy?
That character, Aloy. I think I had her at 5.
Huh? How about that? Kratos at 4. So would not say she's better than God of War. Maybe.
Yeah,
no, not even. I'd say maybe the game, but no, not even.
No, not even.
Look,
Carried
I
us
beat in
through
Horizon
3
Zero Dawn and New Horizons. I got platinum on both of them. I've beaten them at least 5 times each. I didn't beat in the new God of War game.
Oh my God, Bobby.
Look, if it was good enough, I would beat in it, but it wasn't good enough for me to beat. Unlike Horizon, which I beat multiple times.
I haven't got past the story on the second game.
Wow, you should be ashamed. Look, Max, just because she's a strong female character does not make it, outlandish that she's better than God of War.
It's just the one that people complained online that she was ugly.
Yes, she has masculine features.
Sorry, I never played the game, mate, so it can't make the list.
Yeah,
that was the thing. I was like, I'll never play the game, but
The story in the first one was better, but the gameplay in the second one was better.
My man Kratos had 2 games recently with 2 good stories. Okay.
Yes,
and 2 good, and
being-
the gameplay was good too.
all right, that came in with 12 points. The other one that was also voted on by just 2 people, it was also somebody's number 1. To some, this character, one of their games is many people think is overrated by a lot in the community, but this person has had a big presence. This character is also involved with a certain princess, and this character has many games known for their sword, their bow and arrow, and shield, and their green outfit. It is none other than Link.
Whose number 1 was that?
That's
Gotta
good.
be.
It's
gotta
Ian.
be
It's gotta be
It's
Ian.
gotta be Ian.
I was just about to say that.
I played Breath of the Wild, but I never beat it.
Look, the
Yeah.
man, his own video games aren't even named after him. How could you put someone like that on your list?
Yeah, I was just about to say, Max, for the longest time, I thought that Link was Zelda. Until like a few, fans of the game had to correct me on my mistake. And that never feels
What
good.
was your mistake?
The first 2 years, I thought the same thing.
Your titular hero on the cover, and it's not even named after.
He doesn't even get
Without
top billing.
Without Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, Link would not have made my list. Those 2 games are phenomenal.
You're talking straight gibberish to me right now.
Internet's not gonna like the opinion because they love Link, but sorry, people, he's overrated. The person he was talking, Philip was alluding to, that says overrated. That was me. That was me. He's talking about.
I mean, he's just not a top draw.
Yeah.
I like him in Smash Bros.
He is great to
Great
use in
at that.
Smash. Fantastic.
He is great using Smash Bros. Great distance fighter to shoot people with bows and arrows, throw bombs at them.
Throw your
Or
little
boomerang.
boomerang. Of course, the spin sword attack.
Unfortunately, Ian's not here to defend his person.
He's gonna be so disappointed
Yeah,
because he
so-
probably is like, "Oh, I'll just come in later." I know Link's gonna be high on the list.
It'll probably be one or two, right?
All right. This next person also came in 8th place with 12 points, was voted on by 3 people. And this person, I think this is going to come as a surprise to some that this person made the list. I think to the general audience, this game, the character comes from, is a prequel and is a very strong character. There's several YouTube videos of actually how this character is probably the best, one of the greatest characters ever. Some believe this character outdid the original one. It is none other than Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. It was voted on by myself, Vitamin J, in the mountain.
When I played Red Dead, I did not think I was gonna like a character more than John Marston from the first Red Dead. And
This character also drew some inspiration from John Wayne, your favorite.
we're not gonna
J.
talk about John Wayne.
So yeah, I was surprised with how much I liked him. Because yeah, I really did like John Marston. I actually honestly still like John Marston more than Arthur
Okay.
Morgan.
Well, then that spoils why you probably had them ranked higher. Then.
But it was still a really cool character. I mean, again, kind of a cool background with kind of seeing kind of the beginning of the gang and kind of just the differences. There was differences between him and John Marston. So I still enjoy the character. Good game. All right, we're gonna move on to our next one. Coming in at 7th. This is a very popular character, coming in with 13 points. It was voted on by 3 people. This character actually started, funny enough, as an antagonist in another game of a character we might or might speak about later, but has created his own franchise, even had a cool TV show. It is none other than the man who also has a rap after him. It is DK Donkey Kong.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail.
Voted on by myself, Vitamin J, and Max.
Yo, who ain't got no love for DK?
Oh, I have love.
Apparently half of them.
Just not enough.
Yeah, I love me some DK, but
Look, I asked Phil, I asked Legacy. I told him, I was like, is this a top 10? And I'd asked that because I was like, I really wish it was a top 15 or top 20. If it was, DK would have made it. I promise you that, okay?
look, if I need someone to drop me a rap, I'm gonna get DK.
That was enough to add him to the list already.
Yeah, it really was. It kind of put him over top there. And also, we talk about Link with Smash Bros. Donkey Kong, a great Smash character.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the spin punch. Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing feels better than when you hit someone clean with a charged up punch.
especially once they land and you're like, oh,
That's what I'm saying.
they're almost there. Bam! Ooh, got him.
Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2, fantastic.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite games. I really just enjoy his games, and I think the character is pretty cool. I also like you could do like duos in his, like Donkey Kong Country. It's you could do you and Diddy.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you
sure.
can't bring up Donkey Kong without talking about Diddy.
Nope.
If we probably did a top 15, Diddy would have probably made my list.
If we did
I
a
don't think
top
you-
underrated games, which is probably not underrated by our generation, but maybe as a whole, Diddy Kong Racing would have to be up there. That was a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just enjoy Donkey Kong. He's great. He's fun character to play with. Nice little story with him. I don't know. Just fun dude. All right. Going to our next one. We have a tie at 5th place with 2 characters, both coming in with 20 points. The first one we're going to talk about was voted on by everybody but Vitamin J and Mr. Catan. This character, he had a couple movies come out that I heard weren't bad. He comes in very unique look, known for speed, agility. Did also have a TV show. It is
And the most stress-inducing drowning song.
Because there's nothing more heart pounding than trying to get out of there when that music starts getting faster and faster. You only got so much time left.
Yeah, you can feel that adrenaline starting to rush, and getting maybe a little lighthearted.
Shit.
Yeah, gotta get up.
I need some oxygen.
I feel like as far as like legacy goes, for me, like Sonic and Sega, like the two just go hand in hand. The classic 90s style animation just going on just a flat screen kind of. I don't know. It's hard to like 2D animation. You know what I'm trying to say here. Just that real retro look is just so nostalgic. It brings back real good memories. And his movies are pretty good. The incomparable Jim Carrey as the lead, I'd say, does a fantastic job as Dr. Eggman. So definitely worth the watch if you haven't seen it.
No, but I agree. Sonic had to be put on the list. You said Ian, and who else didn't put it on there?
Me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What?
Like Josh was saying, there's another character we'll talk about later that when you hear the company name, you immediately think of that character. When you hear Sega, there's no one that's a character that comes
That's
close.
fine. That's fine. But it's just, I don't know. I like the Sonic games, but I don't think they're that great.
Hey, you're so disappointed in your child.
When you hear
You're so.
The first two Sonic games are amazing. Now they have a lot of really bad games, especially when they wanted to make it 3D. But there's been a lot of stinkers.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still on fun game nights. You got to do spinning. It was kind of like it was an interesting concept.
Cartoon show was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. Yeah.
Well, which one is like 20,000 cartoons?
You know which one I'm talking about, the Jaleel White one.
He's a good hedgehog, just not top 10 worthy. I'm sorry.
I think you're kind of a hater right now.
I'm not being a hater.
You're being a hater.
I'm not a cup of haters. No.
Yeah, big time hater.
I think you've had a couple cups.
Don't look too much.
All right, we are going to go talk about our next one. This next one was voted by 3 people, and as somebody else's number 1 was knocked out. This character probably has one of the bigger character developments, known for such an amazing story. It is none other than Joel Miller from The Last of Us. It was voted on by myself, Vitamin J, and The Mountain.
The only people with class.
And also has amazing TV show that came out. This character has growth and development to him.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it.
Do I see myself ever playing the game? No.
And then his death hits you
All right.
brutal, but then you see the reason behind it, and it's
I was trying to hold my comments until after the people who actually had Joel on their list could speak, but after Bobby's heinous comment, I just cannot let it slide. Joel is Papa Joel. Papa Joel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Led this little girl across the country. And I'm talking like he was on my list, but there is.
I was going to say, Josh, if you like the character so much, why are you on your list?
Characters like Laura Croft were up there. No, don't worry about it. We're talking about Joel.
Yeah, we're talking about Joel. Let's not worry about what number he is.
I'm just saying, it was just, and they're right. Phil, Jacob, the character development was on point. And I was about to say, there's a certain brutality to man that you don't see except in Joel. Like I don't think I've ever seen a man be consistently brutal after attack after attack. It's just wild to witness. And maybe over the course of the game, Ellie softens him a little bit. But the things you have to do in an apocalypse situation are just played so well through the character of Joel. I'm mad I didn't have him on my list. But y'all see what I'm saying.
He would have been on there without a thought, man. If he was that good, you would have thought about it.
Well, now he's thinking about it. Now he's thinking about it.
Look, the problem is that there's a lot of aspects to the game that I liked and enjoyed, and then there were some parts that were kind of frustrating. But given the longevity of video games, I decided to go through. As good as it's been in the recent years, there's still stuff from when video games first started that, just made the list. It's not my fault. So like I said, top 15, he'd be up there.
Unfortunately, the Mountain's not here as well to actually add to this one. Oh yeah, it was my number 1.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
It was my number one. The Mountain put him.
I already knew it was number one. It was. I already knew it was still number one.
But yeah, he was really good. He's such a good character. They even made a TV show, and he was still amazing. Honestly, if you probably rank TV characters, he probably would be up there. If you haven't watched the show, please go watch The Last. You don't have to have played the game to watch the show. Joel was a very flawed character. You still feel for him, you know? And, you know, when he dies in the second one, you know, it hits you right here.
Whoa, spoilers, spoilers. No, I'm kidding.
Shame Ian's not here to talk shit about the game so y'all could get in that whole argument again.
Bro, I'm glad he's not here. I do not want to hear it.
Yeah, with how woke it is, bro.
I
man,
don't
so
want
woke,
to.
bro.
I don't want to hear it.
Hey, why think the user scores are so low, bro? 'Cause it ain't good.
You can hear me
So
talk.
what,
That's
does
good.
Ian not like it, or does he like it?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't like it.
Wow.
Too
Doesn't
woke.
he likes the first one, but he does not like the second one.
You know,
The second one was better.
a lot of users
Hey,
don't like
I'm
the
gonna go
second
on.
one.
I'm just
A
gonna
lot
say
of
it. The
like-
second one was better. That's my opinion.
What was that? Like a 2.1 at one point?
I have no. It got pretty low, but you're talking about two 10 out of 10 video games, so it's
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Both of them. 10 out of 10.
Both of them were amazing.
Two of the finest video games ever made. I really want to replay it, but I'm such a pussy with horror games that it took all in me to beat it the first time. We'll
Hey Jay, if
see.
you want to know, Metacritic has the user score of 5.8 for the part 2. You know,
Okay. Where's Horizon's TV show, huh? Huh?
no, they probably will get one soon.
Yeah, probably. And it'll be
I'll
like
be
awful.
shocked.
It'll be like awful CGI too.
Yeah, the biggest issue would be the amount of CGI you will need.